Hey guys, welcome to Chess Beauty 95. This has always been projected as a 100 endgame series, and life has caught me short for various reasons. It's been very difficult to find time to do this up until now, but thanks to COVID, we have a little more time on our hands due to unemployment and such things. But anyway, silver lining is we're going to have start putting some more content back on the chess channel, beginning with these 6 last studies in the series. Okay, so take a look at this position. This is a composition by Shoshorin from 1970, and the stipulation is white to draw, white to move and draw. Now, if you haven't tried to solve it before now is an excellent time. As you probably know by now, it's much more enjoyable to see the solution after you've tried to work it out yourself. And maybe you'll get lucky. So take a minute, see if you can work it out. Okay, I'm assuming that you've tried to take a stab at it. And perhaps you thought to yourself, well, bishop to g4 looks logical. After all, the knight is guarding the queening square on c1. And if we can eliminate that other pawn, that's going to be an easy draw, if not perhaps even a win, if we could trade the knight for the dark squared bishop. Probably it's going to be a draw. But anyway, this is a reasoning. I mean, this is black's only resource. What else is he going to do? So he's going to try to queen one or both of these pawns. So, as I said, you may have been tempted by the move bishop to g4, with the idea, well, if we can eliminate that pawn and the knight guards the other square, hallelujah. However, black has a sneaky resource here. He queens, and of course we must take. Bishop to c3 spoils all of white's fun because the king will have to move, and then black will be queening next move. All right, so obviously that does not work. Let's go right to the solution, which is the rather mysterious looking bishop to c5. And the point of this move will become clearer as the study progresses. But the general idea is to limit squares that the black king can go to. So we're going to just go ahead and let black queen, which he does. And of course, well, we must take it. We have no choice. And now you remember the original variation we looked at. Bishop c3 looks very similar. It looks like black is going to be queening without any problem. King to f7, and black queens. Now, this would seem to be a disaster. However, the queen is oddly impotent on this square, which is kind of the point of the study. Well, maybe it's not so hard to find. But bishop to d7. This causes the king to have to go to a5. There's really no other move. King to a5. And now you can see why this bishop is on c5, because after the next check, if the bishop was not on c5, the black king could escape via b6, and that would be a disaster for white. So as it is, he's forced to go to king to a6. And now we continue checking. It's a very efficient use of the pieces here. King to b5, only move. Now bishop to d7. Of course, we could repeat the position as black, but that would be playing into white's hands because white is looking for a draw. So he has to go the other way. King to c4, attacking the bishop and the knight. Of course, the knight guards the bishop, and naturally we have this move. So I suppose that black could take the bishop with the queen, and then we would have a straightforward draw. But if black wants to maintain hope, he will try king to d3. And now bishop to f5. And you can see that this bishop on c5 forms a black square boundary in conjunction with the knight. The knight is guarding the f2 square, excuse me, the d2 square, which would be otherwise an escape square for the black king. King to e2, only chance. Bishop to g4. And the situation is not any different. So he has to go to king to f1 and bishop to h3. And then everything repeats all over again. So that's the only thing that black can do, is to repeat the position. So this is an obvious draw. A really elegant study, in my opinion, using very admirable economy of means to hem in the black king on an open board, using his own pieces, too, as barriers to escape. So I really like this study, and I hope you did, too. So join me next time for Chess Beauty 96, and thank you for watching.